Okay, boys and girls, now we're going to apply our skill that we have just learned about point of view to our story, Marisol, McDonald doesn't match. So I would like us all to be on page 20 of our book, and we're going to listen to pages 20, 21, and 22. Okay, so I'm going to play those pages. And what I want is I want you to be listening and following along as I play them. So I want your eyes in the book, and we're going to listen to those pages. Are you ready, boys and girls?
Yes.
Yes?
My brother says, Marisol, those pants don't match that shirt. They clash. But I love green polka dots and purple stripes. I think they go great together. Don't you? Clash. Colors or patterns that clash look strange or ugly together. I also love peanut butter and jelly burritos and speaking Spanish, English, and sometimes both. Can I have a puppy? A furry, sweet perrito? I ask my parents. Por favor? Quizás, Mommy says. Maybe, Dad says, smiling and winking.
Okay, that's all we're gonna, I think that is the pages list. That's all we need. So here's what we're going to do. Now, boys and girls, we have read the pages we needed. We needed to read pages 19 through 22. We went through 23, and that's okay. So now, we have already discussed this part about point of view at the top of the page. Now we're going to answer the questions. So I want you to look on pages 19 and 20. Is everybody on pages 19 and 20? Yes?
Yeah.
Everybody on 19 and 20?
19 is the cover.
Yes, that's okay. Now let's see, hopefully, I'm going to be able to write. Now, see, now I'm having problems here, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to quickly click exit and fire, and I'm going to try it again. It'll only take a minute. So, this is what we want to know, boys and girls. Who is the narrator of the story? Who's the narrator of the story? Look, and tell me, who is the narrator of the story? Do you know? Do you know who the narrator of this story is? Reese, who's the narrator of the story?
Marisol.
Marisol, very good. So that's what we're going to write for number 1. We are going to write Marisol. Number 1, our answer is Marisol. Excellent. Marisol. And so, what words in paragraph 1 help you identify the narrator? How did we know that that is the narrator? How did we know that? Mike?
Because she said my brother.
She said my brother. That helps us know. What else helps us know? Brody?
I'm Marisol McDonald and I don't match.
Yeah, she said, my name is Marisol McDonald. She said, so let's write it. She said, my name is Marisol McDonald. That's how we definitely know that. And I don't match. That's the complete sentence. And I, with the I in there, that tells us it's first person. And I don't match. As a matter of fact, that's a quote from the book, so I'm going to put it in quotation marks. exactly what I wrote on the board. That's not what I wrote. You don't have to write what you said, okay? So don't write more than you need to, okay, honey? Okay, now, boys and girls, now we have an interesting question that says, is this story told in first person or third person point of view? Nina?
First person.
First person, okay, so let's write first person, and then we have to figure out how do we know that. It is first person. And how do we know that it's first person? Because you're correct. How do we know it? How do we know it's first person? Leah?
Because she uses the words I and me.
She uses the pronouns I and me. So the pronouns I and me are used. So we'll say first person Marisol uses the pronouns I and me. Okay. You know what's also interesting is that she's the narrator of the story. She narrates. She is first person, so this is told from her point of view, so we know how she feels about everything, right, boys and girls? Okay, everybody have that? Now, turn your page, boys and girls. Turn your page, because now we are going to go to pages 20 and 22, because these are about those pages. We're going to be talking about, actually, we're going to be talking about 22 and 23. 22 and 23. Or actually 21 and 22 are going to be about these pages. So it says, answer the questions about pages 20 to 22 of Marisol McDonald doesn't match. Which characters share the same point of view? Remember we talk about how sometimes people have the same opinions about something. We're talking about that type of point of view. So what characters share the same point of view or feelings about something? Sophia?
Her cousin and her brother say
Her-
that her skin and hair don't match, that her clothes don't match.
Yes, and what is her cousin's name?
Cuddle?
Yeah, Tato. Okay, so Tato and Marisol's brother both think that she doesn't match. And do they think that's okay? Isabella, do they think that's okay? No, they think that's a problem, right? So let's write that. Tato and Marisol's brother okay. Both think she doesn't match. They think that is a problem, we'll say.
Miss Bonner,
Yes,
can you write on the back if you don't have any space?
you bet. I know they don't give us very much room, do they?
No.
And we always have a lot to say. That's the problem, is we have lots to say and not enough room to say it. Okay? Lots to say and not enough room to say. Because we always have so many interesting things to say about our stories. And so her brother, her cousin, both agree they have the same point of view about Marisol. They think that she does not match, and they think that's a problem. Who here thinks that's a problem? Who agrees? Okay, so a few people agree that she should be matching.
Oh wait, no.
Do other people think that that's a problem, or they don't care? They think she should do whatever she wants. So some people are fine with it. Okay, is anyone else still writing? Okay, let's finish writing so we can move on to our next question. Oh, and here, this is the next question. So this will be your own answer. Question number 5 says, do you agree with the boys with Marisol, or do you have a different point of view of your own, and why? I want you to answer number 5, and then we'll share some answers. And you have to say why you agree or disagree with the boys. You have to say, what do you think? Do you agree or disagree with the boys? Because the boys think it's a problem, she doesn't match. And I want to know, what do you think? What is your point of view on this? It's a very interesting problem. No, we're already supposed to do that. Do not have 3. Okay, then use those. Okay, who would like to share what they wrote to answer number 5? What did you write, Isabella?
I wrote, I disagree because she can wear or do whatever she wants.
Very nice. What did you write, Lauren?
I agree with the boys because she looked really silly and she should try new things.
Okay, what do you think, Leah?
I think she should be I think she should be herself. That is why I do not agree.
Okay, she should be herself. What do you think, Reese?
I agree with the boy because her clothes clash.
Because and you used one of our vocab words. Nice. Nina?
I disagree with the boys because she should be herself, and I like the way because that's like that.
Nice. What do you think, Allie?
I think she should be herself because no one can change how she feels in her life, and that if that's what she wants to do, then that's what she should do, because if she changes who she is, she'll never find out that who she really is in the inside.
Oh yes, that is very true. Very true. Did you write all that, or are you just telling me that? Remember to write it.
Well, I was trying to write, I just didn't have time to finish, so
Okay.
basically I
You
did.
just really wanted to share. That's a good point. Yes, Sophia?
I agree with because then she'll just embarrass herself by all those other kids saying what will match every single
Yes, good
or no
point.
to her idea.
Yes, that's a good point. You boys and girls are making very excellent points. Very excellent points. I like your point. You put some good thought into that. Good job, boys and girls. Good job. Yes, Mikey?
Why are those chargers there?
Okay. Oh, you don't have your iPad yet. So, here's what we're going to do. Now, sometimes I let you put a star on the top of your paper when we do them together. And this is one we did pretty much together except for the last question, which I'm going to trust that you wrote a nice answer, and you may put a star on it, and you may put it in your home folder.